Hi everybody, Mike from the Rural Montana family. Today in this video we're gonna put in a wireless charger for cell phones into our 2018 Tesla Model 3. I finally caught up with the future, if you could say that. I finally got a cell phone after 13 years without a cell phone. My wife needed a new one. She had a iPhone 6s still in 2021. I know a lot of you will laugh right now. And we upgraded her to a X Max at this point. And I inherited her 6s. Which now you wonder, that doesn't charge wireless. Yes, it does not. So there's more to the master plan. We're actually going to gift this phone to our father-in-law as a gift. So because he still has an iPhone 4. And I know that's unimaginable for many of you. So, and I got upgraded to an iPhone 8, which for me, that's huge because from nothing to an iPhone 8, that's quite a bit. But this requires, it doesn't necessarily require wireless charging, but it makes it so much more convenient. I mean, we always had a little bit of trouble to get this cell phone in the tray and plugged in the Tesla here. So this makes it a lot easier. So the one we bought was this one here. I have no clue how you really pronounced it. Farasella or Farasella or Farasla. Whatever, doesn't really matter. I chose this one because it has 4 coils in it and allows like the little AirPods or whatever those things are called to be charged in the bottom right. So you can just put the case with the little ear thingies in there and charge it. And since our daughter has some of those, that may come in handy. Or you can put 2 cell phones in upright, or you can lay one down, however which way you want it to. This will work with this one here. Also, since Tesla only has 2 USB plugs down there, I bought this splitter here, which makes 3 out of 1. So we can plug in everything still needed, so we can plug in the power and still have the recording for the dash cam going down there, where we need this other little USB stick, however that thing is called. All these names for all these different things. But anyway, so we're gonna, stay here. We're gonna open this up. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. I guess instructions, 10% off, and here is the pad. If I can get it out of here. It just doesn't want to come out. Gotta set the camera up here real quick. There we go. Alright, obviously it's gonna go this way. And it comes with the 2 little USB cables. And that should be about it. And then that will go under here. So you gotta remove the old cables. The old mat goes away. Should unplug it too, I guess. At least one of them is plugged in. There we go. That one wasn't plugged in since we got the USB stick down there. You can see this right there. That is required for the dash cam and for the Sentry mode. That's what it records onto. And without that, you couldn't see your Sentry footage, or you couldn't save any dash cam footage. So that is one thing that's required. So now with this here, This basically should fit right on there. And I would assume we can plug those in. If they go, does this end go through the hole? Yep, goes just fine. So we plug these two cables in. There. Put these through. And just drop it in. Wow, that dropped nicely in place. Now we'll see if we can put this back on, I wonder. Would be nice. There we go. Wow, looks pretty decent. Looks clean. So far so good. This still goes all the way up. We got the two wires here. Now we need this one. Oh yeah, they just make it difficult to get into these boxes. There we go. Tearing it apart, I guess. Okay. Extended warranty, sure. Here. Okay. That's this little doohickey. And this should be rotating right here. So, because we don't want to put it in sideways necessarily. I don't think there's even enough room. Well, there might be. I'm gonna try. Oh. Well, let's see if we can turn this 180. Oh yeah. There we go. There it is. I can have it facing this way. Or I guess I would have to go all the way over to the other side. It doesn't turn any further, but I could make it point down, but actually over to the side there is not bad. Now, these all USB-A things. Just can't plug them in right, never ever. That's why we like USB-Cs, they're much smaller. Alright, got the two wires there. Fold it down. Bring it up. It may not go up as high as it used to, I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, I mean, let's see, that's that close. Okay. So far so good. So now we need to get a phone and see if this actually will charge and see if this works. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Let's try another one. Let's see if that fits. It did something. Did it go? Can't tell. It's got this weird case with this hook on the back here. Let's try that again. Up. That may not work with that case on there. Nah, doesn't seem to work. So we can see this green light right there for this phone here, but I can't get a green light for this phone. Let's take this off, put it over here. That works. Let's try this one over here. Nope, only green light right there for this phone. There's a little weird case. Let's see if it works that way, possibly. No, doesn't go. Let's try this. That goes. Okay. And it activated the left charger. And there we go, it activates the left charger either way, huh? But okay, that all works. But yeah, this phone here, it's got this hook on the back. This makes it pretty thick. And this may not work like that. Maybe I'll take that case off real quick and see. Okay, got the case off. There we go, immediately goes. Green light is on. Now let's see if we can do two phones at once. There we go. They're both going, and we can see two green lights up there. So that works. Let's see how this one does sideways. Ah, there we go. Green light came on. Works this way. Let's take it off. Works that way. Perfect. So basically for the phones it works, but the problem is the thickness, and that's not uncommon. But with a normal case, with a regular case, it may work, but this little hook thingy here is too thick for this pad anyway. But other than that, it works. So far so good. It looks decent. I like the looks. It sits in there nicely. Let's see if we can close the lid. Let's set them both in there. Perfect. All put away. There we go. Seems to be all right. So we'll have to see how this works here as we're driving, if they're sliding around or if they're nicely staying where they're supposed to. But it seems like even if I move that over here, there we go, it can slide some, so it can slide some and still be charging. So yeah, well, so far so good. I like the design of it. I like how this looks. It's too bad that my wife will not be able to use this case for the wireless charging in here, but she wanted this case with the hook on it, and that's the disadvantage. It will not work on the wireless charger. So there's my cell phone on the charging pad, and the green light at the top there is on, so it's charging. Got my daughter's little earbuds. Stick them in here. There we go. Green light's on. They're both charging. Now I switch my phone over to the other side, and I'm gonna put these down here, but I believe that's not gonna work because according to the picture, only the passenger side, the right side bottom, has that coil that is way down on the bottom. Yep, and that is not gonna work. So the little ear thingies have to be on the passenger side. Let's try that again. There we go. Yep, that's how this works. But so far so good. If anything bad comes up, I will shoot another video, but I think this will be just fine. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.